1 o'clock on Thursday. What is this? May 1st? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's May 1st. No, wait a second. Yeah, May 1st. And I'm in another jam. What the heck? So, but this is Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And this morning I delivered my backhoe. Everything was cool. And then the same agent called me and he said, "Oh, you asked us for an LTL partial shipment going east." I said, "Yeah," because I was already getting late. Like, these guys want to get this dehumidifier tomorrow, and I was still like 700 miles away. And tomorrow's Friday. Right, if I'm late and I cannot deliver, then I'll be stuck there till Monday. I don't want to do that. And this guy says, "Oh, I got a load, pays $1,000, picks up near Quebec City, Quebec, basically right on my way. But I'm going to Moncton. This thing, it's boom, 25,000 pounds, goes to Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, which is 2.5 hours further. Like, you have to go to the very bottom, pay toll. I think it's like 20 bucks one way, 20 bucks another way for my 6 axles. You know, and I'm already running late. I said, no, I don't want to do it. You know, because that will add 4 hours to my trip, because there's no loads out there. So 2 hours to Dartmouth, 2 hours back. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Plus, it's heavy. You know, and I had trouble with this, not trouble, but this backhoe was 20,000 pounds, and
after 3 kilometers, keep right, Trans-Canada TC, Highway 40 eastbound, towards Quebec.
Yeah, and I felt that, you know, I was burning fuel, because all that weight sits in the back. Now, this one is even heavier. It's some kind of a boom lift, and I don't know. I told the guy, you know, I don't want to show up in Moncton with something else on the deck, because the guy was, the customer was paying, you know, good money for this dehumidifier, you know. That's usually the strategy. If you want to do some LTL, don't show up with that on your deck at the final destination, you know. You don't want to upset the customer, right? And this guy goes, "Oh, I'm already committed, you know, I already took this load, you told us you were looking for an LTL." And I'm like, "Why didn't you call me? You should have called me and asked me before you had yourself committed to this load." So basically it starts giving me a hard time, you know. And that's why I don't like forced dispatch. You see, here I said, forget it, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I asked you for an LTL, but this is not what I was looking for. And the guy was upset with me. "Oh, you know, I would expect you to take it because you told us you were looking for an LTL." And this is the same guy that, instead of calling me with this Michigan backhoe, they put it on the load board. The same guy, the same company that I asked them to give me a load, and they beforehand, like, find me a load, and they forgot who it was, who was looking for a load. So it's I don't want to, you know, ruin relationships with these guys, because often they have heavy loads. Now we're gonna hit some tunnels. This is Highway 15, 25. That's the same thing.
After 3 kilometers, keep left, Trans-Canada TC, towards Quebec.
And you see, out of these 3 lanes, trucks are allowed only in the middle lane. So we're driving under the river right now. I wonder if they have any aliens in here. Because I think aliens like places like this, you know, with lots of moisture. Wait a second, or am I mixing them up with spiders? Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, not aliens, spiders. The expression came from. It came from this tunnel. Because it's so long, people were getting scared to drive, and that's where they told them, hey, wait for the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, okay.
D'une façon, je vous dirais, assez bonne de voir les choses. Donc, vous n'avez jamais redemandé quoi que ce soit à la fin d'une relation?
Pas du tout, pas du tout. Si je lui ai donné, c'était peut-être plaisir de le faire. Alors, s'il y avait une situation qu'on doit avoir une rupture, bien, ça faisait partie des beaux moments qu'on a eu.
I have no idea what they're talking about, but my guess would be it's either about pancakes or women's underwear. That's it. That's the best I could come up with. So, I don't know. If someone knows French, tell me if I was close. I'm pretty sure it was pancake. Well, maybe the underwear. And this is New Brunswick, Trans-Canada Freeway, highway number 2. So divided 4-lane highway. But to get here, there's about 60-70 mile stretch of a 2-lane highway between Quebec and New Brunswick. But as soon as you enter New Brunswick, you pretty much find yourself in a divided 4-lane highway. Quebec in the north, and then south is Nova Scotia, and east is the ocean.
After 1 kilometer, go straight ahead. Trans-Canada 2 eastbound.
Now there's a B train trying to pass me, right? I just passed him because he's very heavy. I'm pretty sure he's gonna die on this hill. Short trailers. There's a tridem in the middle and then a tandem in the back, so 3, 5, 7, 8. So 8 axles. And just as I suspected, he's dying, going up right now. That's what inexperienced drivers often do, you know, like you would think the guy just spent half an hour climbing another hill and now he's trying to pass me in a pretty much empty truck. Driving. You know, my cruise is set for 95 kilometers an hour, 59 miles per hour. Well, actually, I still see old snow occasionally because this is a really dangerous area in winter. It's really like north, kind of like Alberta. But it's really, they don't have bad colds in here, but usually it's like very miserable in winter because there's lots of moisture coming from the ocean, and so there's always some fogs or you know, just miserable. It can be like -3 Celsius, you know, 20 Fahrenheit. delivered, and as usual the consignee had no idea I was coming, even though I've been driving for the past 4 days. So all those updates, right, that the other broker was requiring, you know, oh, you cannot change appointment, got to be on time, do not mean anything. Because that guy, I don't know who they want those updates for. It's just a waste of time. Because they never call the consignee. So lucky for me, this is you know, a relatively small town with lots of construction going on. And first the guy within 10 minutes I was there, so the forklift was broken, right? And they did not order anything because they did not know I was coming, even though I called them 2 hours ago. Oh, we did not know that you'll be here so fast. I said, I told you I was in Woodstock, New Brunswick. It's only 2 hours away. But anyway, so first they...
English Drive, then turn right to Long Drive.
Yeah, so first they send a guy with a roll-off bed, you know, like a tow truck. I used to drive that kind of thing, so I know how they operate. And I said, how are you going to unload me? And he only has a winch and tilt and load bed. So I knew right away what was his secret plan. I said, no way. I said, you're not dragging this thing off my trailer. And the guy thought I was kidding. He says, what? I cannot drag? I said, of course not. It's an aluminum floor. And he starts swearing. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I guess because his company sent him across town to come here. You know, they wanted to drag the 5,300 pound dehumidifier that has sharp edges at the bottom. They wanted to drag it across 28 feet of my deck. Right, and I'm just thinking of exchanging my trailer, but these people, of course, don't give a damn, right? But I told them, no, it's not going to happen. You're not going to drag it. And then this lady, the receiver says, oh, actually, I asked for a crane. I don't know why they sent you. Like, who are you, basically? So she made another call, and lo and behold, 10 minutes later, a truck-based crane showed up. Which surprised the heck out of me, because normally you gotta wait for a crane at least a day where I'm from, because they're always too busy. This guy was here like within 15 minutes after she called. You know, nice looking, I think it was a Sterling truck. You know, they don't make them anymore, with a big 20,000 pound front axle and tandem. The engine sounded great. And this thing, he just set up his crane. I asked him where he wants me. I parked my truck on the other side of the crane, and he just helped him with the hooks. And that's it, now we're done. So now we just... I did not find any load, naturally, because this is New Brunswick, and this is Friday. I'm just going to the truck stop. There's a truck stop at exit 433, which is called Salisbury, New Brunswick, just 10 miles away from here. And there's a restaurant, there's all kinds of stores, coffee shops there. And here I am at the Irvin truck stop, parked next to some cool looking modern aerodynamic trucks. So the price for gas and diesel is pretty high. That's $1.40 per liter, and they sell both diesel and gas. It's a really big location. The views were great, you know. This truck stop sits on top of a hill, and you can see very far away. So this is Highway 2, exit 433, near Moncton, New Brunswick. And I like this cab over. I think I saw it at other truck stops. I don't know if it's the same. Here's a cool looking, what is it, Camaro, Corvette. And then I saw this strange looking animal in the bush near the truck stop. It was not moving. I don't know what's the deal is. And there was a cute looking farm on the opposite side of the freeway with cows and everything. And here's some more I think very scenic views from the top of the hill. Naturally, I included some trucks in these pics. Check out that cab over and the Western Star in the foreground. Here's that cab over again. And some truck coming towards the truck stop. And I guess that's it. Now I'm stuck here till Monday. No load.